Hi everyone, so with baptisms around the corner, March 16th, we wanted to show you a little clip for Throwback Thursday this week. A little clip of Ian talking about this funny but heartwarming story of how he got baptized. Please check it out.
And I sat down on one of the benches just there to see what Anne was going to do. And I thought, oh, this is so nice, just sat here. I really felt like a great peace come over me. And I thought, oh, I just imagined what I was hearing earlier, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here and just watch Anne go through her baptism. So the point came in the service where they went up to the baptismal pool, bearing in mind that Anne had been waiting for 3 years like to be baptized. And his voice came to me again as I was sat on the seat. Tonight you'll be baptized, you will not be left behind. And I stood up and I ran to the front. And as I was running, these words were coming out my mouth that I'd never heard before. It's a phrase I'd never come across before. And all I could say was, I want to be a new man. I want to be a new man. I've got to be a new man. Tonight I want to be a new man. And I'd never heard those things before. Now, obviously, I know what those words are. So I ran up to the baptismal tank, and I think some people thought I was going to try and stop things, for Anne, but I said, no, I've got to be a new man. And Trevor, the guy that was going to baptise Anne, he said, well, you better get in here first, then, Ian. So I got in ahead of Anne after 3 years of waiting. And got into the pool, and all I could say was, I want to be a new man. And in this church, they have words of knowledge and prophecy used to come out. And someone shouted out, and I didn't know this was a word from the Lord. I just thought someone was trying to stop me doing it. And the word that came out was something like, even though you do not know entirely what you're doing. And I said, I do know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing. And Trevor said, no, said Ian. He said, that's God speaking to you. I said, oh, that's all right then. So I stood in the water, and I went and bang, and they said, do you accept Jesus as your Lord and Saviour, and repent of your sin, this sort of thing. He said, yeah, I just need to be a new man. I went under the water, and I'll tell you what, when I went under that water, I could have stayed there for hours. I felt such a warmth and such an incredible feeling of release that it felt like I was there under for ages. I was just sort of led out, and I thought, oh, this is great. And I came up, and sort of people were cheering, and people were crying, and I think Anne was crying. I was, that's for sure. And that's the start of my conversion. So I was converted and baptized in the same moment. So all in one go. And so for people to say that that will never work, that was 36 years ago. And I've been working with the Lord, and I'll tell you, walking with the Lord, sorry. But I'll tell you something, over all those years, I've never doubted that what I did was in God's will. I've never ever doubted. Not saying it's been all smooth along the journey, but God's put an assurance in my heart that I came to Him and my future was sealed. And that's where things started changing. And then, of course, Anne got baptized as well. And so we started to move on together in the Lord and do things. So that's the shortened version. There we go. So that's how it happened with me.
That story always gets me, and thank you for sharing, Ian. But if you are watching this right now and you're saying, I want to know this Jesus for myself and I want to get baptized, why don't you scan the QR code that is on the screen right now? It will take you to our website, and someone will be in contact with you. We'll talk you through it, introduce you to Jesus, and you can sign up for March 16th is when our baptism day is this month. March 16th is not long to go until then, so please go on our website and let someone know that you want to get baptized, and we will talk you through it, and it'll be an amazing moment. So thank you guys for watching that Throwback Thursday. I hope you've signed up if you have, and if you've already been baptized and you know Jesus, I hope this just builds your faith, and reminds you of the step you took and how important it is for someone else to get that chance. Thank you guys.